Today we are reacting to TikToker hits son with a bat after sneaking a man in the house. Made by FECDH. Now I ain't gonna lie, I have no idea what's going on, but I mean shit, if your son is sneaking another man in the house, like yeah, like what the fuck? Like you don't want you feel me? Like you don't want your son to get involved to that stuff, but we finna see what it's about. And that's what it is about.
For setting up his friend to be berated in the pursuit of content. And now this video is me once again criticizing someone who is placing their pursuit of content way too high on their list of priorities. And I'm gonna go get a drink, bro. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's way better. But honestly, that's kind of what the internet has been turned into in recent times. People pursuing a career in content creation, even at the expense of others. And in this case, this woman did this at the expense of her son.
Yeah, no bullshit. Like literally, for example, the prank content, that's literally a good ass example. Motherfuckers would go out in public and just kick somebody and say it was just a prank, and they would just expect them to be okay with that. Like, no, I'm not going to be okay with that. You just kicked me in my knee. Like, what?
Not only that, but there just had to be a trace of homophobia, and I'm tired of that. Like homophobia in the Grand 25, we still doing that, especially as a black kid. Like I've seen my fair share of homophobia. I've done things that have pushed the boundaries, whatever. Niggas have called me gay for painting my nails. But if we be
Look, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's cause when you do that, that's like feminine energy. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Painting your nails, that's like feminine stuff. Like I know guys do it, bro, but yeah, you're gonna be perceived that way, bro. Because usually that's a thing that usually females would do. I would never do that. Like I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, you're gonna get perceived that way. I'm sorry, bro.
and honest, you gotta be a little zesty to swag it. But it's annoying.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like you're gonna get perceived that way if you do that. Like I'm sorry, bro. Like
I'm not gonna lie, we definitely need to have a conversation about black people being more worried about their child's preferences than the abusers and bad people they raise. But I'm gonna quit yapping. You already know I'm the hood Socrates. And let's start. Comment for the algorithm. So the person we are talking about today goes by the name of Candy Cream on TikTok, and she is a semi-single mom according to her words, because she and her son's father are co-parenting. On her page, she makes content and it's relatively normal. That was until she posted the footage of her attacking a person that her son snuck into her house. And I'm going to be honest, the situation is very weird because there are 3 points of contention.
okay, so like did the son even like tell her, or was he just sitting there like shocked that his mom was just going like, bro, like you mean to tell me you ain't tell her that it was just your friend or something? Like, you know?
Maybe 4, the age of the person her son snuck in, the potential homophobia at play, and the fact this woman decided to post this all for the world to see. And the 4th one being there was no police contacted. Also, all of the videos have been deleted, but I obviously downloaded everything. Plus on Twitter there were re-uploads, so it's not gone. But first, let's just take a look at some of the footage we have.
Why the table fall? Why all that shit fall? Who just left up out of my motherfucking house?
Nobody's in there.
Who just left up out of here?
Nobody's in there.
Get your motherfucking.
I'm sorry.
Get out! Get your. Get your.
Okay.
My house. Get your. Out my house, nigga.
So you can hear the man her son brought in saying I'm sorry, and she chases.
Bro, okay, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Her son gotta be a L homie. I'm sorry, I know this is a serious topic, bro, but being realistic, her son gotta be a L homie. You mean to tell me he ain't even tell her that was just like his homie or something? Like, bro, or they were just cool, bro? Like, you mean to tell me he was just letting that shit happen to this person he was just cool with? I mean, like I said, if it was a random person, I mean, I don't even know why you would bring a random person in your house, but still, like, if it was a random person, he probably just didn't care. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. But, like, yeah, that was his homie, bro. Like, I don't know what it is yet, bro. But if that was his homie, bro, like, you could have told him, bro. You just gonna let that happen?
him out as she hits.
I mean, yeah, that's his mom and stuff, obviously, but come on, bro. Like, at that point, like, fuck trying to hide it. She already knows. Like, you just let him get hit with a bat.
them with the bat. And there's just so much to unpack here. Number one, she claims that this is a grown man, and honestly, I'm not too sure. I don't know if this guy is as grown as she's making him out to be. She's never supplied any proof of his age. She's never given us a number to his age. All we know is that he's grown. Clearly, the connotation is that he's significantly older than her 17-year-old son, but I will say her reaction makes sense because she's a woman home alone with her child. And if that man is truly as grown as she says, I understand the fears and why she hit him with the bat. That's protecting herself.
Yeah, like that's protecting your house, exactly. Like anybody's gonna do that.
And being that he was snuck in, he wasn't even formally invited. So under castle law, technically she can do that. She also shows this footage of him outside their crib as proof that he's grown. But am I tripping, or does he not look that grown?
Yeah.
I'm 6'4".
Oh, he look like a high schooler. I ain't gonna lie.
And people tend to mistake me for being older because I got facial hair and I'm tall. That doesn't mean I'm...
Yeah, people be like that for me too. Like I'm 6'3", I'm tall, bro. I got hella facial hair. People be saying, like, I be looking older too. Like, I feel that. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I feel you on that one.
Just this grown ass man. I'm still...
And I'm 19.
A teenager. The reason I'm down her words and I'm still skeptical is because I felt like her reaction is stemming from homophobia. Because right after she chases this man out, she does this to her son, and listen to what she says.
You playing? You playing? You still doing that tight shit? Why that nigga in here? Why that nigga in here? Why that nigga in here? Why?
She says you're still doing that gay shit. So to me, it seems like the problem was less the fact it was an intruder and more of the fact her son snuck a boy in. There's also the implications.
Yeah, like that. Okay.
That there has been prior conversations about his sexuality, because why is she saying you're still doing it? So to me, it just comes across as more homophobic, and she's using the grown man card as a shield against her clear homophobia. Because if you got a gay child, why are you speaking to them like that? I feel like that's laced with a lot of hate. And if you speaking to your child like that, no shit, he's gonna be sneaking around, especially if your first instinct is to hit him with a weapon when you see things you don't like. And then once again,
yeah, she shouldn't just be hitting him with a weapon like that, like a bat like that. I mean, yeah, like obviously, yeah, you want your kids to be, to be straight and stuff, but it's just like, bro, yeah, you shouldn't just be, hitting them with a bat like as your first instinct. Like, no.
Again, there's the issue of the police. They were not involved. So it just feels like some weird content that's been posted. Because if she is truly that scared, why have the cops not been alerted? Why is this on TikTok and why are we seeing it? But let's go and look at her 3 responses. The first 2 have since been deleted, but as I've been saying, I downloaded them.
I'm gonna just say this for the people that are saying, I could go to jail, I could be arrested. Oh, why you beat him with a bat? What is you talking about? Ain't nobody coming in here unannounced, okay? Ain't nobody coming in here. I don't give a fuck how old you are. You're not coming up in here. And he's still in fucking school.
And I'm not gonna lie, bro, this woman has a habit of just kind of rambling and not really addressing any of the criticism head on. Like, it's really bad yapping. I understand attacking an intruder or what you presume to anyone as a woman living alone with your child, but people were criticizing you, Candy Cream, because you hit your son with a bat and you have no proof that that man is grown. You have not given us an age, and what we have to go on is you hitting someone saying I'm sorry as he leaves, and then you hitting your son after saying you're still doing that gay shit. It just makes it too hard to trust your words. Now the second video is weird because the way she's talking in the video, it seems like she's trying to explain the origins of his gayness. That sounds crazy, I know, but let me just play a little bit for you.
He always goes with his dad, like I said in the previous video, holidays, every other weekend, and during the summer months. It did not start with me, okay? It did not start with me. It did not start in my home. It started over the summer, back between the age of 12 and 14. Boom. I get a text message while I'm at work from one of his summer friends in Dad's neighborhood, okay? So I call Dad and I tell him, your son friend from your neighborhood, your neighbors, their son texted me, and then he sent some pictures of our son. And we need to talk to his parents.
I know these clips are very chopped up, but just bear with me because it's literally 4 minutes of her yapping. I can't stress it enough. She is rambling badly, bro. And she doesn't even address the fact she was hitting her son with a bat. But I think the implications are clear here. She's saying that his boy crush started with her son's father. And I don't have screenshots, but my theory is that the relationship between her and the father is strained. Because in the comment section of one of these deleted videos, she was talking about how her son's father was too busy with his new wife.
Yeah, he did hella research. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, yeah, obviously he had to put a video, obviously, but I'm just saying, bro. This ain't even no hater, bro.
So take that for what you will. And if what I'm saying is right, and this video is her explaining the origins of her son's gayness, she is trying to put that on her dad. Is that not negative connotation? She's trying to make it seem like the reason her son's gay is because he was with his dad, or that it started with his dad. And she,
I mean, no. I mean, obviously, why would it be his dad? Like, if his dad is not gay, bro. Like, if his dad is straight, then how would he be a problem? Like, it really just depends how they just grow up, and like, you know, they like go to an all boys school or something, or you know, like what?
saying that in a negative way. And then recently, she posted one final TikTok, and honestly, I'm gonna save you guys a lot of time. She kind of just reiterates the same things throughout the video. She loves her son and that she stands on what she had to say.
I am a private person. Always have been, right? Unless you just really know me. And for the people that know me, that live in my city, that don't with me, don't talk to me, I don't hang with you, I don't with you, why you on my page? Why you on my page? Being nosy. Like, tend to your own motherfucking business.
Okay, so Miss Candy Cream, let me tell you something. You put this out here. I'm not saying people should be spamming your DMs or sending hate towards you, but you posted all that stuff. You can't say you're private when you publicize your son's business for a TikTok. And you can't hide your hands after you threw these stones. Do I think you intended to hit people? Probably not. But you did hit your son, and so the backlash was inevitable. If you didn't want people to critique your parenting skills, you should have never posted it.
If it was a girl, it would have been like that. I would have broke her motherfucking face too. I don't give a You're not gonna come in here and be in my child room either. Before you get pregnant, dumb hoe. You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it.
That's pretty alarming. Obviously, I can't tell her what to do in her crib, but dog, that's just crazy to say. And I know I'm not a parent, but you can't just say stuff like that on the internet and not expect a reaction. And despite you saying it would have been the same thing if it was a girl, the language you use with your son and the violence you inflicted unto him makes me question otherwise. But that's merely my opinion. So with that being said, what I think is that this woman should just chill off social media, maybe do some introspection, maybe not hit.
Low key though, she gotta like chill with the bat shit. Like, yeah, she don't gotta resort to hit him with a bat like 24/7. Like, I get it. Like, yeah, obviously, yeah, you want your kids to be straight. Like, cause it's just like, you know, but
your son with a bat, and maybe don't post in general because people are outraged right now and they not gonna let up. But that's really all I had to say though. Subscribe for more unsolicited opinions. Y'all niggas be blessed. I'm gonna get up out of here.
yeah, shout out to FECDH for the video. And yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that shit crazy. Like, honestly, she shouldn't even have posted all this on TikTok. Like, this is something. This is why I talk about how people just post anything for content. Like, bro, this could have literally just been kept off the screen, bro. Like, this could have been kept off of TikTok. Like, what was the point of posting all that stuff on TikTok? You could have just kept it normal, you know? But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. If you like the video, like, subscribe, follow my socials, and we're on the road to 1K. I ain't gonna lie, I was a bit tired of this video, but we had to just finish it. I ain't gonna lie.